and start living in the present moment, things will automatically happen. Remember, you can't live in this comfort zone for long. Sometime or the other, reality will find you. So start living consciously, make conscious decisions, and take up responsibility for every decision you make. It is very easy to go by another's decision and blame them at the end of it. Don't ever do this. It is the most foolish and cowardly thing to do. Never blame anyone for anything. Remember, only when you are unable to handle something, you will blame others for it. Yes, you have a question? Swamiji, how should we be relaxed always? When your consciousness is alert all the time, you will be relaxed all the time. Meditation is the key to achieving this state. At least at the intellectual level, understand this first. You will then start experiencing it for short intervals of time. These time periods can then be extended and finally become your permanent state. I always tell people, to find out if a master is a true master, watch him when he is asleep. A real master will appear like a flower when he is asleep. He will be totally relaxed and beautiful to look at when he is sleeping. He will radiate a childlike innocence when he is asleep. An ordinary man, on the other hand, will appear tensed and tight when he is asleep. A master is always in a state of superconsciousness, and he sleeps only to relax his body. When you are continuously in a state of consciousness or awareness, you can never be tense. Only when you allow yourself to fall into unconsciousness, in a state of delusion, you will create tension for yourself. The only way to be relaxed always is to be aware all the time of every single thing happening inside and outside yourself. Learn to relax with awareness. When you are with a master, if you allow yourself to relax, he will enter you. His state will penetrate you. If you are closed and tense, he will not be able to enter you. The word Upanishad itself means sitting at the feet of the master. If you are able to sit at the feet of the master with an open and relaxed mind, he will enter you and work on you with all his compassion. No words will then be needed. He uses words only to keep you engaged while he tries to penetrate you. A master can teach you how to relax. When you relax in a master's presence, you are actually settling down in your own body. You are settling down in your own individuality. You feel relaxed in your own personality. Then there is no wedge inside yourself and you become integrated. So practice relaxing in the presence of the master. That is the shortcut and ultimate way to relaxation. Yes, you have a question? Swamiji, do you always feel blissful? Don't you ever feel the sway of emotions? Yes, I am blissful always, 24/7 in your own language. This is because plurality has disappeared from my being. When there is bliss, there cannot be plurality. Only when plurality disappears, bliss can happen. In my being, there is no lust or fear, no attachment or hatred, or any of the opposing emotions. The only emotion is bliss. It would be difficult for you to relate to what I am saying. Unless it becomes an experiential understanding for you, it will be difficult for you to understand this. You might understand it at the intellectual level. As of now, understand that I am always blissful. That is enough. The first step to bliss is to become a watcher. Simply watch life as if it were a drama. When you watch, your mind will become still. When it becomes still, you have caught the thread. When you experience that stillness at least once, you have caught the thread. That thread will guide you into periods of longer stillness. This stillness is your master. The outer master helps to find your inner master, that's all. When you have found the stillness, you will understand that all emotions are a mere play of the mind. Understand, you can never drop any emotion by consciously trying to drop it. The more you try to drop it, the more attached you will become to it, and it will become a torture for you. The emotion will haunt you. The only way is to watch your emotions. As you watch your emotions, the distance between your emotions and you will start increasing. Right now, you are so entangled with your emotions that you simply cannot see yourself apart from them. When you start watching, you will start creating a distance between you and your emotions. Slowly, the distance will increase, and one day, the watcher will disappear from the scene. Then you need not put in any effort to drop your emotions. They will simply drop of their own accord, and you will feel disconnected from them. You will no more be able to relate with them. They simply disappear from your being. A shift in consciousness happens in you. You then become a new person. When you become a watcher, there will be no room for worries or pain. There will be only love in you. You will then understand the love of existence, the infinite love that existence showers on you every minute. A small story. A man was known to have a very weak heart. His family was always careful in telling him any drastic news. One day, they came to know that his wealthy uncle had died, leaving $1 million to him. They were very excited, and at the same time, they did not know how to break this news to him. They were afraid that he might collapse under it. So one of them suggested, "I think we'd better call the family doctor and tell him to handle this." They all agreed. They called up the family doctor and told him the matter. The doctor said, "Don't worry, I will handle it. It is not so hard as you think." He soon arrived at their house and went into the room and started talking to the man. He casually asked him, "If you were suddenly told that you were given $1 million as cash, what would you do?" The man replied, "I would give half of it to you, doctor." The doctor collapsed and died. We are ready to see life as a drama when it comes to others, but when it comes to us, it becomes hard to digest. We are always ready to give advice to others. I read in a book, advice is something which everyone loves to give, but no one is ready to take. When you can be like a lotus, untouched by the waters, although deep inside it, you have learned to play the game of life. Understand one thing. Existence is expressing itself continuously in various ways. Our role is to understand and flow with it with deep awareness. Understand that the whole of creation is flowing in accordance with existence. Then you will automatically drop your worries and anxieties. You have to reach a stage where your core is untouched by what is happening around you. This will happen if you have experientially understood that existence is continuously changing. Outwardly, you may express different emotions, but your innermost core, you must be able to continuously see that all the incidents